Hey everyone, welcome back to Old Realms. Just thought I got to work tomorrow, so I won't be on too long. But I just thought I'd jump on for a little while and play around a little bit with the Dwarf Merc. See if it, I don't know, see if it seems fun. I'm assuming that the Dwarf Merc cannot learn magic. So you know, he's like essentially a less good version of all the other Mercs. But he does have access to all the dwarf stuff, including runesmithing, through you know, runesmith companions, and yeah, I think his perk range seems like they're going to be pretty interesting. So yeah, so I thought I'd give the give a dwarf merc a go and see how our Longbeard works out. But yeah, so yeah, we'll jump into it. Create our Longbeard character. So won't have any of that. And we can't really make a grey beard, but we can make it sort of, you know, whatever, blonde. That's close enough to grey. We've got maximum face width. Face weight. We'll make him like thicker. Maybe make him a little bit smaller because he's a Longbeard, so he's not quite as buff as our Slayer. Oh. Does he age? Oh, I think I've crashed it now. I've crashed it by changing his age. I blew it up. And when they get older, their skin goes black, yeah. Apparently. Alright, I think I've killed it. Oh no, I was trying to load shaders. So is he actually aging? I don't think he ages. No, he just goes black once you go up too high. Oh. I feel like he should be really old. But we'll say this is like dwarf years, so, you know, he's really like 246 or whatever. Alright, that'll do, I guess. Not make him any... Don't really change him around too much. Yeah, no, that's pretty good. I think he needs a bigger nose. His nose size. That's better. All right. Deadly sharpshooters. Don't want crossbow because we're going to use guns, obviously. But apart from that, that's pretty good. Endurance is a good stat for us. Okay, this one's better. Yeah, that's perfect, actually. Endurance and all of those skills are ones we want, so that's better. Beard is lacking sides. Yeah, I mean, some sides would be good. Yeah, it'd be good if it had, like, more chin. More chin. Like, it'd be good if it, like, came up here a little bit, yeah. Yeah, that's, yeah, no. Oh, yeah. That's looking a bit more... cooler. So I feel like that goes too high, you know what I mean? This is the best beard, but yeah, it's a bit... Yeah, it's not long, not very long though, is it? Gotta be a long beard and a sharpshooter, yeah. Yeah, no, I think my original beard is the way to go. This one's the best beard. Yeah, it's fine. We're gonna wear a helmet like almost all the time, so it's pretty much fine. But yeah, so I think that works out pretty well for us. What's this one? Intelligence? No, I don't want intelligence. Not for this run. Yeah, that's fine. The hair selection, yeah, it'd be good if they got some more different hairs, but that's all right. This is enough to start off with. Proud Dowie, cultivate, activated every grudge. So double oath gold from victories in mountain regions. Double victories against the undead. Double oath gold against greenskins, elves, humans. Because intelligence, we don't want that. Greenskins is vigor. So what do we got? We got intelligence, social, vigor, vigor, vigor. Yeah, I don't really want any of those stats, but we'll go for vigor against the greenskins, I guess. Yeah, pretty good stats, apart from I don't really want this scouting. Yeah, it's not bad. Actually, that's probably better. Undead factions. I hope we don't have to fight any vampires, but yeah, it could be good. Yeah, I don't really want any, like, I don't want any scouting at all, so yeah, this is better skills-wise, this is the best. And then, yeah, we're going to be in one of the mercenary careers. So the mercenary is not really like, you know, the mercenary is kind of like a placeholder career that they're probably going to redo as they get older, as they get more into it. But yeah, the Ironbreaker is a fully made career. Runesmith's a fully made career. Slayer's a fully made career. But then Apprentice Engineer and Novice Ranger are just using the mercenary kind of as a placeholder kind of thing. So yeah, don't want the crossbow point or the scouting. Engineer, don't really want this engineering, but that's okay. Pretty good. All right. Where are our Dowie symbols? Something like this, maybe. Big angry beard. Yeah, they can be pretty good. Maybe we can call our guys the Ironbeard Company or something like that. We're like a company of mercenary Longbeards. Hope yours lasts longer than the 5 minutes of my Dwarf campaign lasted. Oh, really? Why was your what happened to your campaign? What colors should we go? Wouldn't mind going like brown, maybe. Is there a brown? Oh, yeah, there's... That's pretty dark. I was thinking like black and tan kind of deal. Yeah, nice. We can always change it around. Surrounded by enemy groups that are much stronger than you. Murky Ironbeard. Oh, check out the black blacksmith's clothes. That looks cool. All right, we're going Bannerlord difficulty, Iron Man mode. I guess the idea that excites me about this is having a huge number of companions, because Merc gets plus 10. So potentially by the time you get to rank, if you get to rank 6, then you could have like 9 base companions plus another 10, so you have like 19 companions. And because dwarfs have, I think dwarfs have the best engineering. How do you, I mean, best runesmithing. How do you get the 3rd enchant unlocked? Do you know, Anthony? Is that like a quest you get at some point or something? Well, this is just his starting. This is just how he's starting off. He's going to be a, you know, he's going to be a Longbeard in heavy armor eventually. Oh, just getting to. So, do you start off with 2 by default? Ah, okay, that's awesome. That's really awesome. So yeah, so we want to hire some runesmith companions as soon as we can, but obviously we can't hire them right now. We can jump in. What do you get from smelting a dwarf axe? I'm guessing not much. How do you normally start off with your blacksmithing? Should I just go to a human town? Because it's probably going to be easier. I think when I played my runesmith, I started off in a... I suppose I could just buy iron ore. That's pretty cheap. I kind of like to keep the idea of keeping my beardling practice gun so I can shoot people when I'm in town. How much damage does it do? 70. The starting gear's worth a fair bit. Shotgun arrows. What? Oh, playing some way. Oh, yeah, the Waywatcher with the shotgun. Yeah, the shotgun arrows. Yeah. The new Waywatcher career ability seems heaps cooler than the old one. And you can level up your runesmiths in Spellcraft by just talking to the by giving oath gold to the runesmith trainer or whatever. Excuse me. Yeah, we can. We should be able to get pretty good money from being a merc with this career. I think we get plus 100% influence, and we can get plus 30% influence from having our 1 charm point. Because we got 1 point in charm, so that'll be able to get that. But yeah, I like the idea of just having a whole bunch of like unkillable dwarf companions, and a shitload of priestesses of Shelia. You can't get damsels or anything, can you? Oh, we can get a Priest of Ulrich though. Oh, we should make our Priest of Ulrich really short. I'll make him like super short and fat. So he can be considered a dwarf friend. Need a pipe as well. Is there any advantage to being on foot when you're a Way Watcher, or is it better just to ride a horse? Oh yeah, roguery is not part of the Way Watcher career, or you just don't prefer not to level roguery with sneaking? Sneak attacks are when you just when you're in one of the stealth maps and you sneak up behind the guy and stab him in the back with a dagger. You get roguery XP for it, I think. You have to do a hideout to do it though, or a prison break. Yeah, I was just wondering if you wanted to level up roguery for Way Watcher. Is roguery not one of your career skills? What are we going here? Yeah, we don't need any more than 3 blacksmithing on this one because I assume our runesmiths are going to have really high smithing anyway. So I might just let them be the smiths in this one. Yeah, extra ammo. Party move speed when we're in forests. Roguery skill allows your attacks to reduce an enemy armor by up to 60. Ah. Hmm. Yeah, I was just reading the manual actually, and I think this might have come up before, but I'd kind of forgotten about it, I guess. That ward save gets applied after physical resistance and stuff. So if a weapon does physical damage, then physical resistance reduces it by that percentage. If a weapon does fire damage, then fire damage reduces it, but fire resist reduces it, but physical doesn't. If there's a weapon that does like 50 physical and 20 fire damage, then your physical resistance will reduce the physical part, and your fire damage resistance will reduce the fire part, presumably. And then after that, whatever the remaining damage is, then your ward save is like your final save that reduces the remaining damage by your ward save. So yeah, so I kind of just assumed that ward save added on to physical resistance like it does in Total War, but it's actually a separate thing. So yes, that's interesting. That kind of explains why sometimes I was a bit confused about how much damage I was taking, maybe. I forget what order it said armor comes into it. I'll look it up again in a second. We can see what we think about it. Is it mechanics? Damage system. The damage system is based on the base damage plus the user's bonuses. The result is then subtracted from the enemy's resistance, the damage you're attempting to deal, and then ward save. Yeah, so it doesn't really say where armor comes into it, but I assume from reading that, I assume it would be like armor reduces the damage normally, like the way it would in vanilla, and then magic resist or whatever, and then ward save at the end. That was assumed ward save was just the same value applied to each damage type. Yeah, it is applied to everything, but it's applied at the end. So the reason why that's important is just say you have 50% ward save and 50% physical resistance. I assumed that means that you would take 0 damage, but that's not what happens. You would take the 50% physical resist would apply first, so it would reduce the damage to 50%, and then of the remaining 50%, your 50% ward save would reduce that to 50%. So you would still take 25% damage. You know what I mean? So they're applied in 2 separate stages, is how it works. They don't stack together. Yeah, just get a bit of cash up with using our fine dwarven craftsmanship. Yeah, no worries, Kinnick. I was just, yeah, I just something I noticed and I was reading the thing today. Warhammer 3 is one of the very few games that adds percentage numbers how it does. I think everything else works the way you described, often with stacking pattern. Yeah, yeah, that's, I mean, it's good to have a bit more of a clearer understanding of what's actually going on sometimes. I was kind of thinking we should go 5 trade this time because we get extra, maybe we should go 5 trade. I don't know. Thinking about it, we don't need to put any points in spellcraft, so that's cool. Although we don't get to read books or anything, so we can't get that 5%, which is nice. Hopefully there'll be a runesmith here for me to buy once we finish training. Or once she's saving up, I mean. Yeah, I wonder if with the Merc you get like +3 ammo and per stack, and then you get +5 ammo, and then you get +3 grenades. So I was wondering if all that would stack on grenades, so that you would have like plus shitloads of grenades, but I'm guessing not. I'm guessing only the grenade stacks on that works on grenades. But yeah, I don't know. I'd be interested to see how it all works out. All right, we should be making money rakes now. Now I got our extra campaign movement range in forests. All right. Now we're making some money. This one, I do still want to go for Faith 200, at least, maybe 250, with an extra 30% chance. So 250 would mean we'd have to put 5 points in Faith. How good is this piercing shots? Sorry, gunpowder troops in your party pierce shields. How good is that? I assume it's pretty good, but I know some people are saying it doesn't really work, and you know. But yeah, I think how it works is it pierces the shield, it destroys the shield. If it pierces the shield, what am I trying to say? I don't think it means that it shoots straight through shields. I think it means that it like hits the shield, and if there's enough damage to destroy the shield, then the remaining damage goes through, or something like that. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not sure. If anyone knows how it works, I'd be interested to know. But yeah, I'm not sure whether it's actually worth me getting that up to 300 for that. If like it made your gunpowder troops just be able to shoot straight through shields, then I'd be like, yeah, that's pretty good. But if it just makes it do damage on the times when it blows up the shield, like the remaining damage, then it's like, it's not really that big of a deal. If a runesmith pops up, I'll probably buy him. If no runesmith pops up, then I'll probably set up a trade, set up a workshop instead. So yeah, I guess we'll just go endurance for starters. Probably should buy some food so I don't get our morale super low. I don't think you can't level leadership as a merc, can you? I think you can level leadership, tactics. Getting a bit of tactics could be good. I'll buy some food. I think runesmiths start up at 164 or something, so as soon as we get one, they'll still be better than me. But yeah, so I don't really need blacksmithing myself because I'll have like a millions of runesmiths in my squad, but I can get really high trade, so I can sell all of their shit for a really high value. We can just be like the industrial smithing money-making machine. Do Dowie get blessed water when they pray, or they don't get it? We should go and pray. I don't remember randomly getting it for free like the other classes. Maybe I just didn't notice. Yeah, maybe. I think it's mainly gemstones that we want. Gemstones and beast amber. I had a quick look at the enchantments. It seemed like it was mainly gemstones and amber we were wanting for most things. as well as, you know, dragon's blood, obviously. 20,000, getting close. Runesmith popped up. I was gonna, if we got 24,000 before we got a runesmith, I would have bought a blacksmith, but oh, he only costs 10,000. Sweet. Cheap at half the price. Another one. Yeah, I'll grab 3 runesmiths to start off with, just so we can pump out the cash. Really want you fighting those greenskins, yeah. There's no, is there any, oh yeah, there's greenskin warbands, yeah, but they're not very good though. Is there any, like, medium-sized greenskin enemies that you can fight, like 80-man parties or anything? Yeah, I don't think so. It's just, like, little crappy bandit parties, or otherwise you're fighting, like, armies. Alright, 20 or 200, alright, well, we'll start off with 20 and then we'll start doing 200, I guess. We can smash out the beastman anyway. Yeah, runesmiths are great. They only cost 10,000 and they're just straight away, you're like, you buy a runesmith for 10,000 and then that runesmith's pumping out like 4,000 or 5,000 gold worth of rakes, like straight away. Hideouts aren't bad, 2 or 3. One's near the carrack just for recruitment. Recruitment? How do the hideouts help you with the recruitment? You mean for greenskins, when you're playing as greenskins? Oh, okay, yeah. The gemstone bug doesn't happen early on. Oh, that's when the hell that works. Yeah, fuck it. We're just gonna go all out on trade. Let's get serious.
Well, no, stranger.
The iron ore is worth a fair bit. Oh yeah, the iron ore is what I was buying. That's right. I was like, oh, fuck, this iron ore is worth heaps. I'll sell that. That was the whole point of the exercise. Right. Oh, I don't have the money to convert it. Shit, I didn't think this through. Give me back my wood. So nice on Runesmith, since enchanting gives you spellcraft XP, 305 minutes. Oh, because of the once you get the gemstone bug, you can just spam it up. Yeah, I got the same bug on my Runesmith as well. Oh, maybe I got it because you told me how to do it. All right, let's go and find some more iron and wood. Let's go hang out and go and start for a bit. I don't know if there's much point buying a gun at this point. Yeah, there's probably no point buying a gun because we can't really take on anything anyway. If we try and fight, we can't. We've got no mobility and... we really need wood, don't we? Where's a forest? There's some wood. Where's this go? Filed off. Too filed off. We'll make our fortune in wood. Actually, I suppose we really want horses and iron, I guess, at the moment. I'm not sure if see you, Kaneko, no worries, buddy. I wonder if does any of the Dowie army armor actually have colors on it, or is it just all metal? I'm not sure if our black and tan will actually show up too much, but we'll see how we go. There's some horses down here. Let's see if we can get some pack horses. Overrun by gobos. Yeah, I should have not carried so much stuff. My old grumblers are grumbling. Yeah, it would have been just definitely would have been cheaper to drop a few items. Nice. We'll hire a few. We'll hire a few humans to carry our stuff. Pittsburgh's got wood as well. Alright. Smash out this 200 wood, get a heap of cash. And be on our way. So Born has to respec, and he has to respec as well. But not just yet. Oh, I guess I don't have to respec really. I can just make all of the. I can make all the charcoal, and they can do the crafting, I guess. Shit, why are we so slow? Overburdened. I bought too much wood, that's right. Alright, let's get a Carrick. And is the Azure Waywatcher bow the best in the game? The Kurnos bow is the best in the game, I think. 150 damage. Bow of Kurnos. Unless, but the bow of Kurnos might be enchanted. Like, it used to be magical, so I don't know if it's still magical or if it's made it non-magical anymore. So yeah, the Azure bow might be the best unenchanted, but yeah, I'm not sure. I can't remember if I've actually seen a bow of Kurnos yet. Same place, just Azrai towns. But it might not, I don't know, it might not like exist in the game at the moment, I'm not sure. I thought I'd seen one, but I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, it's pretty, like, the Azrai bow is nearly as good as that, I think. What's the Azrai bow? 125. Alright, we got our 3 runesmiths. So we can go and start farming. The way Waywatcher bow kicks ass, yeah, it sure does. Yeah, if I usually get Azro bows on all my guys, and I just grab whatever Kurnos bows I can. Like this is in the previous update, but you know the ones with Azro bows still do fine as well. Oh, you can also get special arrows that do 150 damage, but there's only like 8 in a pack or something. So yeah, I kind of get if you get those, well, unless they removed them in the latest patch, but they're really rare. But yeah, they do like 150 damage. So you get like a Kurnos bow that does 150 damage plus the arrows do 150 damage, and you can do 300 damage shots. And yeah, I usually give them to whichever companion I'm trying to like level up first. Weight Watcher gets plus 12 ammo per equivalent. Yeah, nice. Yeah, that could be good. Where's my thing in Karak Angazar? Ah, okay. All the way over there. I might just move it to Karak Hearn because it's easier to probably easier to stock up ingots here. Or maybe I should do it in Karaguntuk, because there's the iron everywhere there. We'll put our second one in there. There's 2 smithies. Shit. Alright, we'll buy one, and then we'll buy the other one. We'll buy one and change it to be not a smithy.
Well, no, stranger. Peace to you.
Yeah, I gotta buy out the competition, exactly. Although it's probably good for buying armor that there's 2 smithies here. Probably makes there be like crap loads of good armor here. It's pretty early in the game though, obviously, so nothing too good yet. Alright, we'll keep this going for a while. Get rid of these weak Ungi. Don't need them anymore. right, let's get some guns. Just buy him some random axes. Beast slaying is also on ranged weapons. 500% increase to mounts and large targets. One-shot minotaurs. I wonder if it's good for leveling as well because, you know, it just gives you like loads of damage. Cool. I think we're good here. Lordly Giant Slayer boots, yeah. No. Yeah, there's not really any good stuff yet. That's fine. Alright, let's go and get wrecked killing some random bandits. I think there's cultists over in the western side of some of these areas. Can dwarfs do the plague quest straight away, or do they have to wait till they level up a bit? Gobos. Perfect.
Got.
Me lads, so they're big pickaxes and guns. Gun's too inaccurate. One Dowie died, so that the rest of us may live. Dowie militia have shields, so they're a bit more defensive. Trade's flying up. Level up these guys a little bit more. We should probably work towards carrying a shit ton of iron back there so we can keep that trade pumping up. Level up. We'll keep going with endurance. And we'll go gun first. Yeah, I don't know whether to just go gun vigor, endurance vigor maybe. Just for maximum smash. I'm gonna go after these. I reckon we can take on 20 greenskins. I assume we can. Yeah. I'm not sure if we can take on those guys. We probably can, but it might be a bit risky. Where's our thing, Karakon? Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, stock up on iron. Dump it all in there. So we should be able to trade up to about 200, which is good enough. Yeah. Could have noticed the smoke from further away. Nice. Should we do hired sword for a while? Not sure. We could do hired sword for a while, I guess. King Ulrich Ranelson's here right now, so it'd be a good time to, you know, make a name for ourselves. How's the double blacksmiths going? Dwarf noble braces. Good enough. Fine rune lord boots. about dwarfs now? They sure do. Hey, Hester, yeah, good man. Thanks for asking. Check it out. A dwarven king. I'm a dwarven short king. Yeah, these shields are pretty kind of, well, they're not light, but they're not that heavy for the size. Legendary dwarf warrior braces. Yeah. Let's go be a hired sword for a while.
Yours is not a face, I know.
They're doing any naval combat with the war sail stuff. I mean, war sails has got naval combat. This game, this old Realms doesn't have naval combat. No. Tactics, trade, gunpowder, bow. Yeah, I'll do a bit of gunpowder for a bit. Oh man, are we gonna get into a fight and die straight away? Perhaps we are. Warhammer naval combat would be sick. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Barakas!
Whoa, what's going on? We're fighting. Is this? Oh, this is a village. I wish you could jump on the cannon and get.
With me, lads!
He's casting buffs. We got the Slayers. The Slayers look pretty cool. Pretty good tactics. They set up a shield wall there and we're shooting to the side of them. How good are the how good are the tactics? Yeah, the cannon shooting at the wall is probably not the best, but crap. Is that a ginormous fuck off orc? Fucking orcs are terrifying in this game, are they? Oh no, they're all they're all fucking up now.
Got.
At least we can shoot over the top of them. I feel like the dwarfs are getting wrecked. Where'd all the ranged go? Oh, the ranged are all up there, but they're not really shooting that much. At least our guys are getting good range level ups, I guess. Yeah, you guys are loving it. I think we gotta retreat a little bit.
Just run, Dowie.
We'll hold the rear guard. The dwarf's got wrecked. I'm not feeling very I just got hit with 358 damage single hit. What the fuck was that? Like, what just did 358 damage to me? That's bullshit. I got wide on. Alright, well. That happened. They stole all our horses. Oh no, we didn't. They stole most of our horses. Got a bit of athletics out of it. I guess we need to get our faith up more. And our gun. It's going pretty grim near. If we pray to him enough, he'll give us some slayers. But yeah, with our ability to make infinite cash, we should probably just get armies of Ironbreakers. The orc cheers after the battle. They're pretty happy about smashing us with it. Yeah, the orcs are dangerous. we go. Well, yeah, I reckon we'll just keep recruiting runesmiths till we get to tier 2. And then once we get to tier 2, maybe we'll get 3 priestesses of Shelia. Actually, what are the runesmith stats? So they got 5 intelligence, don't they? No, 3. 5 endurance. It's so hot. These guys are going to be the best. They're going to be the tankiest fuckers ever. I want to give them all 10 endurance. Oh, actually, no. One of them needs to have 8. And one of them needs to have 8 discipline, so we can get 300 spellcraft. Thane engineers start with 5 intelligence. Yeah, but neither of them can heal though. So I think the priestesses of Shelia are better. I'm gonna get I think 3 priestesses of Shelia are pretty good because then we'll have like infinite healing essentially. As on a small, if we just have a small group. I'm gonna make them really short and make them dwarf ladies, so we can have Queen Helgas in our squad. Giant heads. Yeah, my plan is to make just like an elite band of our mercenary companions, like have like 19 mercenary companions that are just ultimate beasts. And I'm gonna get my wolf priest, and he can be a Norse. He can be like a Norse dwarf from the what's it called? What's the Carrick in the north? Crackadrak. Yeah, and I'd like to get a bit of a farming sort of situation going on, so we kind of need to have a bit of tactics, I reckon, as well. But yeah, it's a lot of points though we're talking now. At least we don't have to waste any points in horse riding, so that's one good thing. Where's Stag? Oh, that's there. Geschberg, yeah. It says you got 10 dudes. 3, 6, 9, 10. Should be 0 hurting, yeah. It also feels like underwhelming when I fight orcs, or I'm seeing something different. Yeah, the shields, I think the orc shields are really bad, yeah. But if you throw grenades into them, I think that's really the key. Ironbreakers are, yeah, Ironbreakers are where it's at, just heaps of Ironbreakers. This guy's gun. Oh, once I get a priestess of Shelia, I can still go and pray. Yeah, I can still go and train faith. Kind of. You want to Slayer campaign yourself? Oh, nice. Apparently, the Slayer is meant to be like the hardcore career. So if you want more of a challenge and you don't want to be super powerful and stuff, Like they're definitely fun and they can do crazy amounts of damage, but they die a lot as well. Alright, let's just make a shitload of stuff. Not sure if this was answered in a previous stream, but confirmed you cannot go above 10 anymore. Tried to get 12 endurance on my Slayer by the attribute perk, but capped out. Yeah, no, I found the same thing here, or Badger. Yeah, sorry, I could have told you. And saved you the heartache that I felt when that happened to me. Norgrim the Runesmith. Needs some more gun skill. Grain it's cheaper to buy grain than it is to buy enchanted staves to get oath gold, yeah. My Smithy and Caracone seems to be doing fine. Despite having competition. The Runesmith vendors instantly restock Iron Drake armor, so I get a heap of those and trade him for rakes and poles. So what are you saying? You buy rakes and then you make rakes, buy Iron Drake armor, then give him the Iron Drake armor to get Oath Gold? Oh, just so you can buy Iron Drake armor for all your companions. I thought you were saying to get the Iron Drake armor so you could trade it in for Oath Gold. Oh, yeah, no, yeah. I get what you're saying. And I need to get I need a cigarette. I could go and Merc with King Ranulf again, but I feel like he's probably going to get killed again. But, you know, we'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
It's been a...
Alright, I'm just going to go have a cigarette and hope this guy doesn't get me killed in the meantime. Back in 5 minutes. Keep an eye on him, make sure he doesn't die. sweet. Still going. This is a good run. Doesn't normally last this long. I should probably go to bed soon though. But we'll finish this off first. Hey, Saradine. Tiny battle, don't worry about that. Yeah, trade's up to 195 already, it's pretty good. Minus 25 the quartermaster. No, quartermasters, I'm not going to be the quartermaster, so sleep is for the weak. Exactly. Yeah, I don't know whether I want to go for like 2 faith and just go for 200 gun so we get the missile resistance, or whether I want to go all the way up and get the piercing of shields. I don't know if the piercing of shields. Yeah, I might just stick with 2 faith. We'll get 3 from gunpowder, but yeah. So we'll just go yeah. Are we up a renown rank yet? Yeah, we're up a renown rank. Nice. We get yet another runesmith. And yeah, then when we get our first 5 guys, we get 2 more runesmiths. And actually, no, I'll get 1 more runesmith, and I'll get 3 priestesses of Shalia and a wolf priest, and then that'll be it. Then I think that's all, and then everyone else, all runesmiths for the rest. Yeah, that 5 endurance on the runesmiths is hot. That means we can eventually get them all up to mighty blow, which would be sweet as. I wish I could pray when he went to the thing. I should have put my points into gunpowder, I just realized, because I'm, training gunpowder. How close are we to leveling? Yeah, ages. What's generally considered the best way to farm prestige favor? Personally, buy a bunch of cheap staffs for 4.5k each, given to the alchemist. Yeah, that's the best way, yeah. It's as far as I know, yeah. Yeah, we can get we'll get our priestesses of Shalia or goggle helmets and stuff. Legendary dwarf noble shoulder pads. Sick. Dwarf hammer helmet. Boom. Just give our guys just like random gear at this point. Oh yeah, we should look for a legendary demon slayer great axe. Sick. What does that look like? That looks cool. But yeah, we could get like some of these lower tier axes. We can get like a legendary version of them. They can drop in here, so that could be kind of cool. But yeah, we could make our own legendary stuff pretty soon. So no point spending heaps on stuff. Yeah, no, I think that's a really good method for getting prestige, Saradane. Yeah, yeah, Anthony put me onto that as well. You reckon the four? You reckon? Yeah, but it's well, actually, yeah. Have to thank you for the money stick, by the way. It really changed my early game. Yeah, it's really handy if you don't mind spending the points, spending some points in trade and spending some points in blacksmithing, so you make heaps of money from it. I'm only going 3 points in blacksmithing this time, so I can get the endurance point. I'm gonna have heaps of runesmiths to do my blacksmithing for me, so I don't need to worry about it too much. But having high trade means that I can having high trade means that I can sell them for good price. Doesn't really matter. Oh, I should have bought a smithy. No, what class I'm playing, they're making rakes. Yeah, pretty much. Unless I'm doing like some sort of special rules type of situation. How fast is the renown going up now? Oh, it's still going up pretty good. Yeah, maybe I'll just keep going until we get to tier 2. Just keep going. We're on a roll. We're on a roll at the moment, so nice. We just smashed that zero troops guy. Alright, we got our 100 gunpowder. +1 discipline. Increase your party's inventory capacity by 30%. So it's actually pretty good to change to that. Yeah, actually, you want to change to ammunition wagons once you've got your faith capped out. This is really good at first for getting your faith up, but then you want to switch to this to get extra ammunition and more 30% extra inventory space as well. It's glorious. Crap.
After me, Throng.
Where's my lads?
With me, lads.
Oh, there they are. They're way back there. Yeah, I need to get my endurance up so I can run faster. I think if you're taller, you run faster too, don't you? It sort of feels like you run slower because you're taller, but whereas if you're really small, you're going to feel like you're running faster. But I think you actually run faster when you're taller. But I'm not 100% sure on that. Stubby little legs, yeah. My little dudes. You do run faster when you're taller? Yeah, nice. Yeah, maybe I should make my guy maximum height. Fuck, I missed. You still be, yeah, you still be a dwarf, just be a giant fucking terrifying dwarf. Alright, let's try and flank this infantry. These beetling practice guns aren't doing a lot.
This way, lads.
So we're actually winning this battle. So there was hardly any orcs in that first
This way, lads.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to invest in some oath gold. Get our guns up. Ah. I don't think there's any half elves in this. Is there half elves in Warhammer at all? I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard of a half elf in Warhammer, but they might be. Their progeny or... Oh shit, did we lose again?
Bring them reckoning.
Alright, last stand, guys.
For the Karazang.
There's a half Eldar Ultramarine that got retconned. Oh, really? I knew there was a meme about it, but about something like that, but I didn't think it was like actually ever canon. Yeah, so was that actually canon at one point? That's ridiculous. All right, actually, let's go down here and set up a smithy in Carrick Isor, because they've got shitloads of iron down there. Mods are also really strong, yeah. Yeah, they are. Yeah, so there's big shields, I think. They just makes them, yeah, they just get into melee without getting shot much, and then they just smash everyone up. Yeah, that's right. 6.5k, oof. Oh yeah, Anthony, you have to teach me how to do that goblin thing. I want to have a goblin big boss campaign, a goblin big boss campaign at some point. No, thanks, Anthony. That'd be cool. Yeah, do you reckon it'd be cool, or would it be shit because you can't really get much stuff for them? A lot of the shaman stuff seems relevant from Goblin Focus, but you still have Orc Shaman spells. I don't know, in Warhammer the Goblin Shamans only get Lore of Little While, but yeah, I'm not sure if that's like a lore restriction or if it's just a choice they made or what. It's cool that it completely changes your character so that you're compatible with the appropriate. Yeah, that's cool, yeah. Oh yeah, we can have all of our characters be fanatics and give them that giant mace. And just have like shitloads of goblin fanatics. Goblins are Little While, that's all there is to it. So you're saying that it's a lore restriction, you can't get around it. Yeah, I love how the dwarf armor is so cheap as well. Nice. Now it's coming together. I meant economical. Yeah. Styling. I guess styling big time. Looking good. Alrighty.
Well, no, stranger. Be...
Yeah, I was kind of thinking of going like Orc Shaman, but just not worrying about the magic stuff and just going for heavy armor. But I was sort of thinking maybe if I'm going to do that, then maybe I should just go for the big boss. Worst class quest is awful. What do you reckon about the idea of going for Goblin Shaman, but just wearing the heaviest? Is there any heavy? Actually, is there any heavy Goblin armor? That's probably another issue. It'd be cool if you could wear. I'd love to wear Black Orc armor on a Goblin, but yeah, I don't think you can do that. Multiple goblins in one suit of So were you saying this guy would sell you armor and stuff? Should I just go straight into it? if I put these guys in now, they'll cap out though, won't they? It's just nice to get some more money first. Yeah, it's not even really worth going. Like, I could travel to the Orklands and get tribes and throwing daggers, and I'd be able to probably make like between 2 and 4 times as much gold for the same amount of stamina. But yeah, I feel like you can make so much money like so fast when you got the runesmiths all pumping out, all with double, like they can all make double the amount of stuff because they got the 150 stamina perk. So you just can make so many rakes so fast that it's like, yeah, it's almost not really worth the travel time to go and get the tribes and throwing daggers, I don't think. Masterwork. Yeah, see, the pickaxes are cool, but they're only low tier. It'd be cool to get like, yeah, there's a masterwork pickaxe. It doesn't say what sort of damage it does. You'd assume it should be piercing, but it says physical. So I don't know if that's just normal. Oh yeah, it's just normal. Should be piercing damage. Surely. I think I've already got Grungni on. Oh no, I got Valleya on. All your troops in your party get 5% ward save. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so we can pretty much just get all the money out of the places in one go. Why does my medicine keep going up? Was I wounded? Maybe I was wounded when I got captured and I still haven't fully healed up. Alrighty. So yeah, we should probably do a quick grain run, get some guns. Or get myself a gun. None of these guys are up to 50 yet, are they? Oh yeah. So cool how it started off with 5 endurance. I love it. Oh yeah, we need to get this guy back in our party. Actually, we still need to start getting some iron breakers as well. How are iron breakers in auto resolve? I assume they must be pretty decent. Actually, we'll just buy some staffs. Get them staffs happening. Well, that'll do, I guess. That's a fair amount of staffs. You never want to lose your iron breakers, yeah. New staff dealer of the Empire, yeah, exactly. Alright, let's go back to Carrick Hearn. We can top up our ingots. More on the way. Yeah, where's my medicine keep going up? Oh, these guys. How come, like, why are they damaged? I mean, I don't mind. It's good. I'm liking getting my medicine up, but it's just kind of odd. Okay, so we go to Runesmith. We'll donate all these staffs. You only donate one of each type each time you go to them. That's why I usually just buy one of each so I can do a big bulk. Each of these gives us 40 oath gold. So, yeah, we should have a fair stack. That's it. So we get 2,395 Earth Gold. So we give him like 500. Is that all I need to give him? Oh, this ski is shit. Do I have to give him more? Now we're getting somewhere. There's another level above this, I take it. No, that seems to be the highest level. Okay. Anvil of Doom. Clack Braddock. Is this Clack Braddock? Is that... What the fuck is that? Is that like a special hammer? You can't make that in the you can check it hovering over the oath god. It tells you how much you've got with each set of dudes. Isn't that Thorax weapon? Yeah, I don't know. It's pretty seems pretty fucking cool though. Get the anvil. Why do I want to get the anvil? I don't think I need the anvil. I think my guys will cast even without the anvil, so I think we're good. But it'd be cool to have one anyway, just to, you know, just to stick it around. I don't think the anvil does anything for non-runesmiths now. Unless my companions can like empower their runes or something, but I don't think so. Wow, okay, well that was good. That was worth it. Oh, the anvils can generate runes, oath gold passively. I want that clack Predak thing. That's pretty cool, I reckon. It's Thorax unique weapon. Yeah, that's cool. I'm getting it. Yeah, it's still there. Fuck, I want it. I'm getting that. I'm getting rid of my shield and getting that instead. Shields are for wimps. We don't need those. It's the same inventory every time. I think if you buy it and close open menu, you'll have another one, but maybe that's special. No, we can just get it. Everyone can have one. That's sweet. 90, yeah, it seems pretty good. 95 weapon reach, blunt damage. Well, it says it doesn't say blunt damage, but you assume. It doesn't have any enchantments on it or anything. It just looks sick. Yeah, there's nothing. Oh, this thing can crush through, yeah. Can crush through, can knock down, two-handed. Yeah. Be sick. But that's just normal, you know, normal mace stuff. Two-handed mace stuff. I'm not sure if can all maces crush through? I'm not sure. I think two-handed axes can crush through as well. Or at least some of them can. All right, let's get some guns. Oh, we don't have any money. We have to come back once we've got cash. Actually, I'm up to 117 already. I can probably get a better gun than that. Dranganaz or something? The Drake fire long gun, yeah. Excuse me. Both of our, both making a profit, so we're getting 2 renown per day. What do we need? We need wood, don't we? Where's Krutzoffen? Oh, down there. Go and get some more cash. More wood cash. Yeah, we've got a fair chunk of iron breakers now, so we should be able to punch quite a bit above our weight. You would hope. We want to go to leadership at some point. Might just stick with just 1 point in charm. I'm not sure yet if it's worth getting anything. You kind of, all the charm stuff that's good is kind of pretty deep in. It's pretty far up here. My guy's looking pretty badass already though. That's one good thing about the dwarfs. You get up and running pretty quick. How's our armor situation looking? Dwarf noble shoulder pads. Android shoulder pads. 40 and 30. That's pretty good. My runesmiths get faith XP from smelting, or when you play as the runesmith, you mean? Yeah, I think I remember that happening, yeah. Nah, he only got smithing XP, no faith XP. Maybe the runesmith companions only get it when you're a runesmith, but yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw that I had that happen in my campaign as well. But yeah, maybe it only works if you're a runesmith. Not capped already? They never smelted anything. No, I think it's yeah. I definitely remember that happening when I was playing as a runesmith. Yeah, I think it's just the runesmith because he has it. I guess it just makes it. It might be a bug, or maybe it's intended. Yeah, I mean, if he gets it, you kind of make like if he gets it and they just automatically get it. You know, I wouldn't go out of my way to try and fix that if I was the devs because it would sort of be just appropriate. You know, I feel like. Although, yeah, they should, if they get it when he does it, they should get it for everyone, really. Actually, we need some more faith, don't we? I mean, we need some more, need another 500 to unlock the higher tier guns. How much is 500? Like 50,000? So there's 436. Ah, fuck, we need a bit more. How'd that work? Didn't I just give him like 90? Oh, no, this. Yeah, didn't I just give him 90,000 gold worth of stuff? I'm confused. That's right. We'll make one more lot that way we can unlock it and then get buy the weapons as well. Glorious. Now we'll give our engineer another 500. Here we go. What do you reckon is the best gun for leveling? I feel like the Drake head is kind of good for us. I mean, I don't know, the Trollhammer is probably pretty good as well. Just like a standard gun, yeah. And I feel like for a Merc, it's kind of, you know, seems cool. Well, this one requires 55 gunpowder and does 100 damage. This one requires 50 and does 115 damage. What's going on with that? So we got one Dwarf handgun. So we need 3 Dwarf handguns. There we go. We're all gunned up. Trollhammer is good but terrible on companions. That'll blow your ass up. Yeah, it is good. I don't know. I don't really enjoy the I don't really enjoy the Trollhammer though. I mean, it's kind of good, but it doesn't really feel that awesome to shoot it for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe a bit more money. I'd like it a whole lot more if you could enchant it. Okay, yeah. All right. Just check for armor one more time. Oh no, crashed. Oh well, that's probably a good indicator that I should go to bed. We'll have to redo. Hopefully not too much. But yeah, damn it. Yeah, it was trying to load shaders and then it just shut itself. Ah well. All right, guys, I'm gonna crash. I will see you all next time. And yeah, thanks for hanging out. We'll I'll probably play some more of this Merc at some point. All right. Thanks, guys. See you later.